All right, guys, make an angel food cake with me. First, you're gonna want 12 egg whites, and let me tell you, this egg separating tool came in handy because I cannot imagine trying to do this with a shell or something like that. So I love that I could just float it over top of my bowl and get the egg white out. And I did reserve the egg yolk for a lemon curd that I made in another video, and you'll kind of see the result of that at the end. This collapses, which makes it store super easily. And then we added some cream of tartar and some salt to this, and it was ready to mix. Our stand mixer is phenomenal because you can just set it to whatever setting you want and whatever time you want it to do. And what it will do is it will gradually increase the speed so you don't have to do that manually, and it automatically shuts off when it's done. So this made the guesswork of trying to figure out when it was like finished mixing so easy, because with angel food cake you really want to get this right. So it went through its cycle. It gets really fast, actually, which was kind of fun to watch. It'll look nice and frothy like this, and then you're gonna add in some more ingredients, like some almond extract and some vanilla extract. And this next part, you wanna add in the sugar gradually. So I pulled out the pouring shield, which I love for when I'm incorporating dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Just makes it really clean and easy. So we're going to be adding in sugar gradually. So I got that ready and set this to start mixing. It was like 3.5 minutes that it needed to mix around, and then just started slowly pouring in the sugar. Now the batter bowl with the pouring shield was so handy for this. In fact, I felt so confident about it that when my 12-year-old asked me if he could start doing this step, I was like, okay, go for it, because there's no way this is going to turn into a mess, right? So he added that in, and this is important, I think, for the texture of it so it doesn't get grainy. And it's really impressive how fluffy this batter gets. If you've never had angel food cake, it's totally different than any other cake. It's just nice and like airy and light and refreshing and perfect for summer. And then once that is done mixing up, you're going to add in some flour, which I got all over me. So that just mixes in gently. You don't want to overmix this, which again, that timer just made it so easy. And all the steps for that were in the recipe book that comes with the angel food cake recipe. Now the tube cake pan, so good. That bottom comes out, it's gorgeous. It has these great feet on the top, and it has a releasing tool, which makes it so nice for taking it out. So we poured the batter around in the tube cake pan, and that releasing tool also works really well for making sure there's no air bubbles around the edges. So I just kind of trace that around, and then it's ready to go in the oven. And oh my gosh, look how beautiful this thing turned out. It's so pretty. So we're gonna cool this upside down, and those feet really help with that so that the air can circulate underneath the cake. And when that was ready, we just took that releasing tool, like, oh my gosh, so beautiful. We took that releasing tool again and just ran it around the edges. And I was so impressed with how easily that thing came out. I was really expecting it to be a little harder than that. And so you just take that same releasing tool, and I just went around the bottom of it, went around the inner tube part of it. I had to clean that up. And guys, our wooden cake stand is so great. I love it upside down because you can put dip on the top and your crudités around it. But today we're using it like a traditional cake stand. Look how amazing that came out. I was so excited. I did need to center this a little bit better, so we kind of struggled a little bit with that, but that's okay. And now it's time to get our ingredients. So I made a lemon curd and a strawberry whipped cream with this. I do have videos for you on that. So I really wanted to try it all together. This turned out so beautiful, and I had intended on just taking like one bite of this, but spoiler alert, I ate the whole thing. This is so good. You have to try this, especially if you've never made angel food cake. Highly recommend.